Hi everybody, it's Lasha. I've tried to call in. I did a live this morning for an hour. We need to redo the raffle. Pajamas hasn't come forward. It's been 24 hours and it's an Amazon card. And how are you going to get the Amazon card? Well, you can email me and I'll send you the code because I haven't used it. But you know what's really funny? I can't find it right now because it's in that pile somewhere, or it's in there, or it's upstairs. Okay, so I haven't even used it. And I can't believe that Paula M. and so many people ask for money and people give it away. And I'm trying to do things because it's the right thing in my mind, and people won't accept my my raffle ticket for Amazon. Seriously? I don't get that. Okay, so I want to sing this song today. Okay? Nick of Time, Bonnie Raitt karaoke. Bonnie Raitt karaoke. Hi, Trevor. I finally made it back on. Okay, ready? I even got tights on today, Trevor. A friend of mine, she cries at night and calls me on the phone. Sees babies everywhere she goes and wants one of her own. She's waiting long enough, she says, and still he can't decide. Pretty soon she'll have to choose, and it tears her up inside. She's scared to run out of time. I see my folks are getting on, and I watch their bodies change. I know they see the same in me, and it makes us both be strange. No matter how you tell yourself, it's what we all go through. Those lines are pretty hard to take when they're staring back at you. I'm scared to run out of time. Oh, it's too low. When did the choices get so hard? So much at stake. Life gets mighty precious when there's less of it to waste. Oh, loving in the time, scared to run out of time. I found love, loving in the time. Okay. There we go. That's like Kelly Clarkson's show. Doesn't she always start her thing off, her TV show off with a song? Hi, Trev. I love Dolly Parton and I like Pitbull. I know, I saw that this morning. Okay. Yes, I'm having my very first joint of the day. And you know what's so funny? I know I had 2 cigarettes today, which is a huge improvement, which is still too many, but it's 2 and not half a pack. And I haven't had one joint today, and I'm having one now. Yes, and I did find my cholesterol, my mother's cholesterol pill outside. I'm like, what in the hell is that? And I'm like, whatever. And I should have picked it up and taken it to the pharmacy, but I forgot. Could still be out there, but it rained. It rained so hard. So Dolly Parton, eh? Powerful women. I think you're right, Trevor. Okay, so this is the agenda. First of all, the raffle. Okay, ready? This is the raffle. Look at everybody's name is still in there. I'm trying to do this fair, and I folded everybody's name up so you can't see anything. And Trevor, I'm not going to lie, I want you to win, but I know that you won't take it anyway. Oh, the drum roll, please. And the winner is, L_town. L_town. Now he's on the mirror upstairs, so it's been a long time. So if anybody knows who L_town is, let him know. He's got 12 hours to claim the Amazon card because you can't buy $10 Amazon cards. So now it's $20 because I couldn't find the $50 one. So all I have to do is send the person the code. So L_town, where are you? You see? I told you I would do it fair, Trevor. He is a gentleman that joined L&L Soul Sisters a long time ago. But anybody, and I told everybody this for like months and months before I started this channel, that the 291 and the 69 people, the souls, people, human beings that took the time to join those channels, I use them in case of an emergency. But this is the main channel, and I let everybody know. So congratulations, L_. But if I don't hear from you for 12 hours, we're going to keep going until we find somebody who wins. Oh, or somebody who will take it. Okay, L_ is the winner. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Boom, boom, boom. And the winner takes it all. Yeah, okay. All right, Trevor, this is what I wanted to talk about. The dance. That was very good advice that you gave me. I know you do. Oh, also, this is not a replay chat, by the way. Trevor from Life and Legos is the moderator of this channel. And believe it or not, sometimes there are 4 people on this channel, including Trevor and I, which makes 6 of us, which is relative compared to, say, Sean Atwood's channel, who has 859,000 subscribers. He used to be at 1 million, and then he got demonetized for saying J.E.'s full name. So you can talk in code on YouTube and people all know what you're talking about, but you have 1 million subscribers and you have one slip up by saying somebody's first full name, or it might have been a redacted survivor. That's what I think it might have been. Total accident. And they demonetized him and he started over again and people just resubscribed. So like I watched the Royal Mess, for example. So like I'll give you an example. 849,000 people, and on the Royal Mess, after lately they've been getting, during the chats, about 1,500 views and 400 participants out of 800,000. So if you think of a channel with 416 people that decided to join here, That's a lot of people for me, I think. I love to get to know everybody, and it's all relative. That's about, 1%, which, you know, how would you feel if you had 1 million subscribers and you lost 200,000 people? I've never been asked that question before. I've never been there before. That's not my goal. But if it was my goal, if my goal was to reach 1 million people and I lost, if you're looking at a goal of reaching 1 million people, I'm going to reach 1 million people. First of all, what's the intent? What is it you want to say? Is it worth listening to? And why is the goal that? Because of money? And if that's the case, just be honest about it. Don't pretend to be altruistic if you're not. I'm very altruistic. However, you have to have some capitalistic business sense in order to survive in which the environment you're born into. And it just blows me away that I'm giving away an Amazon card and people don't claim it, when so many channels ask for money all the time. No, but I'll tell you, I'm going to answer that question. If I had 1 million subscribers, to me, that would be a huge community. I would never have, actually, if I had 1 million subscribers, I would be very, very talented. I would have a lot to say. And Sean Atwood and I are two different animals. Like, you cannot compare Sean Atwood and all of the research and the journalism, the connections that he has, and the life experience he had from being in jail for dealing ecstasy in America to coming home and building what he built and fighting against people who hurt children. You can't compare me to him, but I'm just saying, it's relative as far as algorithms and so on, because I find the royal mess is turning into a royal mess. They talk about Meghan and Harry so much. It's almost getting to the point where it's getting nasty. It's a bunch of little children, not all of them. And I'm not mentioning names except Paula M, because Australian Historic Reviews pinned up a very long message on her channel, which was absolutely justified. Where is the proof of her charity? Where is the proof? I don't think that Paula and Ron have even met. And I bought my mother that shirt for Christmas. Go to Popular Shorts at Christmas time. Look at December. You're going to see my mother dancing with Paula M's shirt on. I ordered a mug. It was $47. She hasn't refunded me. I got one message on Facebook saying, that's weird, I'll check with the company. And that was 6 months ago. She has 100,000 subscribers. She interacts with some very high profile people. And yet she can't. I've even messaged Sean Atwood and Andrew Gold to tell them that I've not gotten my money back. That makes me absolutely insane. The other thing, and it is a scam, you're right, Trevor. They're reaching awards, reading a specific amount of followers. Yes, but the thing is, the Harry and Meghan thing is getting so old. There is this woman that I love, and her name is Cheer Denise. And it's interesting to look back on series to see if they stand the test of time of history. And she started to read I'll tell you. Then this is private. It's not replay. Just a minute, Trevor. I need to hang on a sec. I'm really thirsty. Just one sec. I need my slushie. Hang on. I'm not kidding. I am so thirsty, Trevor. No, it just blows my mind. And I have liked and commented. I've spent so much time doing that for so many people because it's the right thing to do. But then you realize, well, a little resentment for 2 seconds, but then you realize that it is the right thing to do. And if people don't acknowledge that, that's okay, because you do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, not because you want to get acknowledgement for the right thing to do. I just smelled my drink down my face. It fell onto my agenda. Oh no. What did you say? Oh, hey, Sauce. Be very, very quiet. You're hunting lemonade? Good for you, Trevor. Hi, Sauce. For some reason, my comments or videos don't appear. You know what? I've heard, I watch a lot of YouTube, right? I don't watch my own YouTube, but I watch people's YouTube. Okay, Trevor's hunting for lemonade. I'm going to go hunt for some slushy. Saucy, don't go yet. I got your comment today, okay? Here's my agenda. We're talking about transgender next time as soon as I get back. Oh, and Saucy, guess what? Looney_town won the raffle. But if he doesn't claim it in 12 hours, it's a $20 gift card for Amazon. Okay? I can't even give things away, but people send Paula M money. This is what we're going to talk about. Narcissism versus altruism. What's in the middle? Lady Colin Campbell, Depp v. Heard, and transgenders, female or male. And it's important we have this conversation. I've got my joint ready. In Canada, you can smoke it. And I'm running upstairs to get some more drink. And I'll be back down in 30 seconds because you all know that when I run up and down the stairs, I sound like a herd of elephants. And I'll be back in 2 seconds or less. Okay, I'm coming back. Saucy Trevor. Looney_town won the $20 Amazon card too. Okay, I've got ginger ale. Okay, I'm hitting the agenda, but before I do, this is my portal of prayers. So we're having a minute of meditation. And I'm being serious about this because I am so tired of people attacking Dr. Fauci and the government. And even in Canada, nobody knew what was really going on, and people did their best, and people died from COVID. Okay. I had COVID before people knew what it was, like everybody else. And it happened January the 10th of 2020. I had just arrived back from Vancouver, and I left November the 17th. I got back December the 3rd. And then all of my furniture arrived from Vancouver to Ontario 2 weeks before Christmas. And then 2 weeks later, I was sitting in a cab, and then I felt sick. My friend Christy Weber was down. My friend Liam was there. My mom was in the living room, and we were sitting there, and all of a sudden, I literally tipped over. People thought I was like fucked up on drugs. They did. Because who nods off? I never nod off. That's why people were like, what's wrong with Lasha? Because that was when my in 2019, it was about 2 months after my last surgery. So I was still, trying hard. Sauce, if you had to leave, I'm sorry you did. And Trev, if you have to leave, I'm sorry, but I've got to get through these topics. And I want to tell you what I think you need to do. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is what I hit to right away. Think about the people who passed away in COVID. I worked for a lady, Zoe. Her mother passed away from COVID. I did not. I thought I was going to die. The symptoms were verbatim what they were saying. The fever, the hallucinations, the inability to stop coughing, the inability to breathe. And my immune system had been so weakened from 2017 to 2020. It was like 3.5 years afterwards almost. You still there? So I opened up and it says Wednesday, February the 7th, a promise to deliver. Yeah, and think of everybody who's lived on this planet, walked the earth before us, and we should have some respect. And we should have respect for people that have lived longer than us too. I find, to be honest with you, why would I even have to qualify that statement? The truth of how I feel, in my opinion, and how I think, I thought Candace Owens was absolutely ridiculous in some of her statements with Piers Morgan. If you ever watched that, I love Piers Morgan. I do. I think it's absolutely fantastic. He is a truth teller. He doesn't squat around. And he said, I don't remember the remark he said, but it was just, you're not answering the question. Candace, come on. Oh, you got me, girlfriend. Oh, you got me, girlfriend. What woman would sit there and say, oh, you got me, girlfriend. You got me, girlfriend. This is a woman who worked for the Daily Wire. She's only 36 years old, and she's mouthing off to Piers Morgan. I know he likes that, though. He respects people with opinions. But I find it very disingenuous because she's 36 years old and she still has a lot to learn. Okay, and she always thinks Christ is king, and she's a Christian, but she uses things like, oh, you go for it, girl. Hey, we've all had moments that aren't shining, but at least that I can go online and say, hey, look, I'm sorry if I offended anybody with that dance. I didn't put it up for any other reason than I can't believe I can still do that. I couldn't even do that when I was 19, when I was doing ballet and jazz and modern and tap. And then I got swept into my career, but I worked out, but not dancing. And when I was dancing to River, and I'm going to do that dance again tonight, by the way, except I have a full black body suit on, full black, starting with the legs, from the legs all the way to the top of the neck. And it'll be a nice silhouette, and I'll use a nice green screen so that the dance will be beautiful. It won't be, I didn't mean it to come across that way. And I was feeling such raw emotion because Mike died. And I knew Mike for a year. He was not a staple in my life. However, I cared about him. I loved him as a human being. I tried to help him. He helped me move. He made me feel pretty. He made me feel good about myself. And I realized the reason he tried so hard to make people feel good about themselves is because he didn't feel good about himself. But he never gave a compliment looking for anything in return except for money. So, okay. Oh, wait, I just changed it. The legacy of love. It's talking about Jesus. On the last night of his disciples, he gave them beautifully parting gifts. He gave them his supper, the forgiveness of sins, and his very presence until the end of time. How do Jesus' disciples follow? Love. Jesus humbly stopped to wash the feet of his disciples. He served and sacrificed out of love. The blessing Jesus gives his followers then and now is that the Spirit will enable them to love as he had loved. I know lots of people who loved the way he had loved. All right, so let's go to some questions here. What should I upload? Okay, you're not far off. What I would do is I would put out a short asking the followers. I guess we might as well stick with followers and subscriptions. I've tried to change the hi Saucy. I'm glad you're doing fine, and I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad you didn't leave. I'm just uncomfortable with the word follower, fan, subscriber. Are you a subscriber? Are you a scriber? No, I just find participation breakdown. You know what I mean? Oh, and why do I wear this with the snake, with the owl and the snake? Because you need to stay wise all the time and remember, in order to survive in this planet, it doesn't matter how much money you have. It does not matter. Well, actually, that would help a lot. Okay, so if you don't have a lot of money, it doesn't matter how smart you are. It doesn't matter how strong you are. It is your ability to adapt. Adapt for real. The only thing you can count on in life is change. So if you look at it like a comfort instead of a disappointment, you have a better time getting through calamity. You know? What else? For some reason, my comments I don't know why. It depends what you're writing. I don't have any holds bar on my comments. Quite frankly, people can write whatever they want. I can't stand the woke mind virus anymore. And what is that? You can't say anything nowadays. Nothing. You can't say anything, or you'll offend people. Everybody's too, you know what? I used to be the most sensitive person in the world, but two important things. Abandonment issues are horrible for people, but we'll get to that. Should I blog? Blog? Vlog. What's a vlog? The logo bigger. You think I should make it bigger? Okay. Thank you, Trevor. And thank you for saying that. You know what? I don't try to be a good person because I'm not. Like I am. I'm a good person. Actually, yeah, I am a good person. I'm very nice and I'm tired of being taken advantage of. So if you see a shift in my personality, just I'm forewarning everybody, I'm not taking anything from anybody anymore. I'm not helping people who don't appreciate it. I'm not waiting 24 hours for somebody to claim an Amazon card when there's two people up here with me that deserve it, or Sarah, or Melody Moon, or people that really participate, and Random Citizen, Australian Food Reviews. I don't know where she is, no idea. And what I wanted to say about her is she pinned up, where is the evidence about Paula and her charity? Why? If she lives on a farm in Nicaragua or Norway or wherever the hell she lives, and she keeps talking about the royals like she's a full-fledged Canadian and she's Spanish. But then what is Canada? What is the US? What are we? What are our traditions in Canada and the US? What do we really represent? What do we represent? What is our culture? I need to think about that before I respond. What is Canada and Americans' culture? The woke mind virus, meaning you can't say the word like, okay, for instance, I was listening to Piers Morgan and Kanye West. And I am going to start to do this probably July the 1st for a change. I'm going to do the videos and then the discussions afterwards. Oh, a vlog is your experience somehow. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really, well, you know what I'm in the middle of doing is I'm writing the story about the doctor and the leg thing and how Sophie and I met. And it's called The Ladies with the Little Dog. And it'll only be 100 pages. It's a short story. So this is what I want to do. I need to grow the channel. I need to get to Ottawa. I want to make a change, but I need good content. So I've rattled off a few things that I have opinions on. This transgender business, I'm going to say it. I do care what people think. I don't know what it's like. Listen, my grandfather was gay, okay? He was a homosexual, they used to call them back then. Them. Why did I even say that? You see, we are all so conditioned and indoctrinated. Do we even have our own thoughts? Footage? You know what? I need my pot. I'm starting to get too hyper. Okay. I didn't take any pills today either, Trevor. I took my anxiety medication and one pain pill. That's it. Saucy, you liked the dance, right? Oh, I want to talk about free speech and the dance. Okay. Okay, the dance. You liked the dance, Saucy, right? Okay. I did too, but I don't watch my footage. I don't. But I did watch that dance. And I watched it. And I left up a 15-second snippet because it wasn't that bad. I was trying to feel the music, to do different choreography, but I had also worked out for 2 hours. I was sweating to death. My bathing suit wasn't pulled down properly, and I watched it, and because I was feeling so raw, yes, it does. I use that's what children do. I use Effexor and clonazepam. Yeah. I know, benzodiazepines. Hey, look, I'm 53 very soon, and they put me on clonazepam 15 years ago. I didn't know that it was an addictive medication. It fucking makes me mad. Bobbins is upstairs with my mom. They're watching a movie. So the gender thing. You're either a man or a woman or a dog or a cat. Now there are men and women. Well, and in Canada too, but you know what, Sauce? The opiate epidemic is not prescription medication. I mean, even in Canada, I don't even take strong pain medication. I don't take Oxycontin or fentanyl. I told Trevor what I take. I got them right here. Ow, my hip is killing me. Hang on. And after I did that dance, I had to put ice on my hip, ice on both knees, and then I gave my hip frostbite. Bobbins is upstairs. Yeah, they are worried about the opiate epidemic, but there's a difference between what I went through and what other people go through and buying fentanyl and smoking it. I mean, there's a difference in that. And there's difference in putting heroin in your arms. Because what happened, and the reason the opiate crisis started, Saucy, is because, oh, this is what I take. I can't show it. Sorry. It's 2 milligrams of PMS hydrocodone, not codeine, morphone. So 2 milligrams twice a day when needed. Mom's upstairs too. So the opioid crisis got bad because of the Sackler family. If you don't know who the Sackler family is, I don't have time to talk about it now. Watch Crime of the Century. I talked about a little bit of it about on the live and about Johnny Depp and that. I agree with you. Some people really need his meds, but the addicts are no. You know what? I could be an addict in 2 seconds if I didn't take my medication properly, which is very easy to do. It's very easy to take a couple extra pills, but when you've gotten lidocaine shots in your back, cortisone shots in your knee, which are non-narcotics, and you're as busy as I am. Exactly. And you're as busy as I am and as sore as I am, and I give myself frostbite. They do not give pills to people who don't need them nowadays. That's the point I'm trying to make. Whereas in early 2000s, they were giving Oxycontin out for a fucking toothache. There's no other word than I can use for a toothache. And your body gets physiologically addicted, and the addicts can't even help it. But I'll tell you one thing. I've been short before while my leg was broken in the wheelchair. And I was terrified to phone my doctor. I went 5 days. I wanted to die. I was in Barrie in the wheelchair. I couldn't do anything. I would never buy anything anyway. However, I phoned my doctor and I told him the truth when I went to go see him. And he never let me go through that again. But they helped me wean down properly. But if I get into a place where I can't, if I run short, that's why I don't take them every day. Or sometimes I save them for when you really need them. And when people get addicted and it's as strong as something like Oxycontin, and a doctor cuts you off, people will do anything not to get dope sick. Watch Dope Sick on Disney with Michael Keaton. And they are reluctant to prescribe them, and they don't give them to people unless they need them. And when you're on them, they keep an eye on you. But this has been 7 years now, and I got out of that. I was just going through a constant every month being 3 days short, sometimes up to 6 days short. But because I was still in the wheelchair and I had had 5 surgeries and yada, 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 the doctors knew I wasn't trying to harm myself. I was trying to make myself feel better. And I think I would have died from the pain if I hadn't have been on medication. I have to be very, very quiet. I'm hunting suitcases so I can pack for my trip tomorrow. Where are you going? You told me you're going somewhere. Where are you going, Trevor? Addicts do ruin it, and I'll agree with that, because I'll tell you one thing, Saucy. I've been around. You're going to Traverse City? How far is that from where you live? Because you know what, Saucy? I hate going through the withdrawal when I went through it. I wanted to die. But I wasn't coming off of heroin, Oxycontin, or fentanyl. And it was 5 days of my life. And I realized it's a chemical reaction because opiates kill your natural serotonin. That's why it's so important for me to exercise. But yesterday I overdid it. So I don't even know if I'm going to do River tonight. Transgender. I was just listening to a story about a female swimmer, and there's a man that transitioned to a woman who's on a female sports team. That is bullshit. It's wrong. You should not transition till after the age of 25, no matter what age you are. And if that's what you want to do, go for it. But you know what? When you start fucking with children's genetics, bye, Trev. Listen, you have a great trip to Traverse City, and I think that you can grow your channel very quickly. Please join Trevor's Life in Legos. He's so close to be able to go live, and I want him live with me here. And you too, Saucy. Now, transgender, anybody disagree with that? 4 hours? You be safe. You be safe. Transgender women or men should not be competing in sports. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's wrong. It's stupid. Okay? I don't like the way Kanye West and Candace Owens spoke to Piers Morgan, and it has nothing to do with race. I also do not like the way Lady Colin Campbell went after Cheer Denise. However, Cheer Denise overreacted. She was taking herself too seriously about her book review. Now, Tom Bauer just wrote a book called The Beckoms. Now, The Beckoms is also a Netflix series. Meghan and Harry had a fallout with them. I'm going to watch it and do some reviews. Also, Nostradamus predicts that something funky is happening with the royal family. He predicted Queen Elizabeth II's death. He predicted that King Charles was going to get ill. He predicted that somebody who doesn't want to be king or never thought he would be king would be king. And if it's Harry and Meghan, that's the end of the monarchy. Oh, Amber Heard. If I had been Eileen, Amber Heard's lawyer, and Johnny Depp was on the trial, and I was cross-examining him, I would have said, Why would you leave? Miss Amber Heard has said over and over and over, Johnny, that you, Mr. Depp, that you disappear. When she says the word disappear, the dictionary version is X, Y, and Z. How would you describe what was your frame of mind when you would leave? Hearsay! I'm just asking for the client's state of mind when he would leave. Remember, you're under oath. Well, Miss Heard would often bang from door to door. Well, when you have abandonment issues, that's what people do. So you don't take somebody with abandonment issues. Yeah. Whoa, Black Betty. Yeah, but yeah, I know, I love that too. You don't take somebody with abandonment issues and then somebody who was beaten to death by his mother and then a girl who was beaten to death by the father and put them together because they exploded. And that's what happened. End of story. Okay, that's all I have to say right now. There, you know what? If you know, they were worried about the opiate epidemic. Okay, when this epidemic is over, there's going to be another one. Don't worry, there'll always be something to change it up. Keep your posts going. I will turn my notifications on for your channel. Saucy, you good? The reason I took that dance down was not out of embarrassment. One of the things I always tell everybody, I never do anything in private that I would be embarrassed to post on lives or on YouTube. That's the way I try to live my life. However, I wasn't comfortable with exposing that part of myself physically or emotionally in that dance. That's why I took it down. But I absolutely appreciate T-Bone and Saucy, and there was an Eric for enjoying it and taking it for art, not and Random Citizen said you didn't look, SL blank 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 Y, which is what I was concerned about. Because I think porn is very, very unhealthy for people. Oh, I know you don't. That's why I stopped. I think that the reason that I don't think porn is healthy for men. I really don't, because that's not the way normal women act. If they do act that way, it's because they too watch it, and that's the way they think they should act. Yeah, that's what I believe. And transgender people should not be competing, and they shouldn't do it until they're 25. And there are hermaphrodites, I understand, but my grandfather was gay. And I understand gay people want to come out. I get that. But I'm going to be honest. I watched a movie on Netflix called Halston, and there were a few scenes that I was not ready to watch yet. I'm still a little, and it wasn't, and I think lesbians are beautiful because women are beautiful. There's just something for me as a woman. I was a little shocked in this movie, Halston. That's all I can say. So guys, I'm going to go because I know you're both men, and I'm going to go. Trevor, thank you. Saucy, Trevor, thanks, guys. Sauce, you should subscribe to Trevor's channel. Even if you're not interested in what he does, how women really feel about porn, I don't mind it. I've watched some, but I mean, when I say some, 5 minutes, because the boyfriend that I had, if he has to put that on, I'm talking somebody I was with for 15 years and I haven't spoken to in 6 months, and I will never speak to again. he would actually put that on during. And that to me just says it all right there. If you get used to being alone and doing your thing to pornography, you do not know how to attach to real human beings. That's why I think cyberspace is healthy to communicate. However, it's not the same as human interaction. That's why I want, like, Sauce, for you to come on the channel. Trevor, you've got to get to 50. Saucy, you know what? If you subscribe to Trev's channel, you won't be disappointed. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to watch all of Trev's videos, just turn your notifications off and then watch. That's what I do. I turn notifications off because if I kept every single channel that I subscribe to on, yeah, because he's almost at 50 and then he can come live and then we could all do like a fun little rap. And Sauce, pick a subject that you don't have time to research, that you'd like to learn about, that you know nothing about, and email me or send it in a comment. I have the time to do it. I'll research it and do a commentation. I'll do a video. It'll give me a project to do tomorrow night. Okay? Thanks, Sauce. Thanks, Trev. So take care of yourselves. I'll do the same. Bye for now. Hi, Mom. Hey, you look sexy.
Well, thank you very much, but that wasn't my
intent.
No.
You just can't help it because you just are.
Yeah.
My mom just came down. Trevor says hi. Saucy says hi.
Hi, Trevor. Hi, Saucy. How are you?
I know why you came down here too.
I came down here from.
Oh, I'm just okay. Bye, Mama. Love you so much.
Yeah, that's what I came down here for. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, there's only 3 of us here.
Yes, well, lady and
well, there's 4 of us here.
Lady and gentlemen's.
Lady and gentlemen's. Take care, Mom, from Saucy.
Yeah.
We are all well, says Trevor. You guys are great. You're special, Geraldine, from Trevor.
Oh, I am very special. There's no one like me.
I gotta go. Oh, my hip. Okay, I'm not dancing tonight. That's it for the day, guys. Saucy, Trevor. Oh, Amy Winehouse. I don't know what else I can do about Amy Winehouse, though. I mean, there's so many videos about Amy Winehouse. What possibly more could I do about Amy Winehouse? But is there anybody that you guys are interested in or subjects you're interested in? Any actors that you want to know everything about? Okay, I'll do the Michelle Obama. I will, I promise. I swear. I've even got the book right here. Oh, and Random Citizen, I think they're way past the library time. Anyway, all right. I'll work on this one tonight, but I'm reading this. Saucy, what do you want to see on this channel change? Because we need to do something different. Something. Bye, Trev. Sauce, if you're not there, I'm going to take off, but think about it. Message me. I got to go too. Take care of yourselves, and I'll do the same. Don't forget tomorrow about the rap community game. L_Looney Town won the Amazon card for $20 because I had to up it. Okay, let me know what you want to see. Bye, folks. I love you guys. Adieu.